videos here. I just thought I'd try out something a little bit new today. Recorded a pre-made game. It's just for fun, and I just want to let you know that, as my name states, I truly do blow. So don't expect anything too fantastic. I'm just going to be playing here a little bit of Wukong. We have Nami support. Tristana is the AD carry, and Gragas is mid. We have Poppy jungle. Misfortune is the AD carry, Gragas mid, and Nami support. That's better. So I'm just playing with some buddies. We're just gonna see how it goes here. And anyway, I just thought it'd be fun to make some videos, not necessarily about League, because I don't think I'm in any position to make tutorials for anybody. But I thought it'd be fun just to make videos, whether they be about whatever I feel like talking about that particular day, life events, what have you. But I thought it might be just fun to show League videos in the background, so you guys can have something to watch instead of just listening to me drone on, which I don't know why you'd want to do anyway. But anyway, so we're just gonna start off here. We're gonna get the red, or I'm gonna guard the red rather. Sorry, and the rest of my teammates down there will try to grab blue. And I'll start off up here, and I just want to let you know, you guys, I suck really bad. So when you see me miss a bunch of CS, don't be alarmed. I'm probably not going to get most of it. I think I'm going to be against a Teemo up top here, so we'll see how that goes. But anyway, as you see right here, oh, missed that one, got that one, so 1 for 2 so far. Anyway, I think that's going to be mostly the story of the game. Just a little bit about me, I guess. I'm a senior in college right now. I don't even want to tell you what my major is, because it's not exactly the most career-oriented major, so hopefully I can even manage to get a job when I'm done. But anyway, that's beside the point. So there we go, just popped level 2, and so did Teemo. So now I have to start watching out for that poison. Usually with Wukong, I like to go with the E first. It allows me to close the gap quickly, and then leave the Q for level 2, which lets me deal a little bit more damage. But that's just me, and I'll get the W at level 3 and leave it at a single level until there's nothing left more to upgrade. It does work as a great escape, especially against Teemo here, so I'll pop that W. So next time when I close the gap, hopefully I will be able to evade his poison using W, but we'll see if I'm fortunate enough to make that happen. Oh, and also I guess I really wanted to apologize for the poor intro. Not only do I suck at playing this game, I apparently suck at making intros as well. So I mean, I'm not expecting anyone to offer me anything better, but if anybody has a tutorial or a link on how to make an improved intro, it'd be much appreciated. Oh, our Gragas there just grabbed first blood on a Moo, so that's a good start for him. Gragas, of all of us, has won the most games. I think he's won 600 games, and the rest of us have won around 100. I think myself like 114, unranked. So let's see if Gragas can be our team leader here and hold up to his mark. Teemo and I both popped the red pods, so just trying to keep the playing field even. The one thing about Teemo is he really keeps me from getting creep score, and that's the other thing, you guys. If you want to leave comments, I would appreciate all the help I can get. So if anybody has a suggestion on how I can improve my game, I'd really appreciate it. That Poppy, not the best gank ever. I know that she signaled she was on her way, but she left when I was way too far away to even make a difference. But anyway, thought that counts. So anyway, like I was saying, if you guys can give me any suggestions or tips, I'm more than open to it. I need all the help I can get, honestly. And I maybe should have warded that bush right there, but that's beside the fact. Oh, and there's Teemo. He was stealth. Interesting. Who don't know why he wouldn't attack, but I guess that's up to him. Oh, we have a Mumu coming through the river here. I'll deal some pretty significant damage, actually. That kind of hurt him. So he'll run away. Hopefully he'll go B, but we'll see. Teemo appears to be missing. So let's see. Gragas told Poppy to fall. Okay, so the mid's pushing pretty hard with Fizz. He does tend to be a fairly OP champion, at least in every game I play, which once again, it's not necessarily saying much, but he does seem to do well. And I think he'll probably give Gragas a fairly hard time here. With Teemo missing, I'm just gonna farm the creeps and get my ult, and see if maybe when Teemo comes back, if we can't get the first kill. Right now we're still draw 0-0. We just got a kill down there, so that is good. We so far are winning, I think. At least I always try to be optimistic and assume that we're winning until anyone proves otherwise. And as you guys might notice, since I might as well talk about it, is I use fraps to record, which really kills my FPS. I'm rocking a Radeon 5870, and without fraps on, I can easily play with at 100 FPS. And as soon as I start recording, I drop down to 30. So if anybody has suggestions on how to improve that, that'd be fantastic as well. Ooh, just going in on Teemo here, popping the ult. Maybe not the best mistake, or not the best timing. No, especially not if I'm gonna step on his mushroom. Just remember that, kids. Taking shrooms in college destroys your brain. Stepping on shrooms and lol kills you. So basically like real life in a video game, right? And throwing out the complaint because everyone needs to know how much I disapprove. Picked up a little bit of magic resist to hopefully ward off that Teemo and teleport back and try to get back in. And I have to say that the biggest thing I need to improve on here is getting the creep score, which I like to say that because I'm against a Teemo and he has that poison and a little bit longer poke than I have, that is an excuse to not farm the creeps. But when I watch more experienced players, they seem to still manage to kill the minions, so I don't think that's a good excuse right there. I did fairly significant work, but still I'm at 9 minutes and I only have 41 creeps killed. It's not ideal. Gragas picked up another Fizz kill, so I think he's doing okay down there. And here we go. Once again, our Poppy goes for the gank, but he's a bit early once again. And good thing there was no shroom in that grass, or Poppy would have died. Or he will die, actually. Perfect. And he's not happy, as he should be. If he would try to coordinate the ganks with me a little bit better, maybe that wouldn't happen, but what do I know? Ooh, we'll pick up the Teemo kill right there. Gonna sit on top of that turret with no health. I will dive since I have full health, picking up the double leash. Teemo getting a little bit greedy, stealing all of the jungle buffs. but I'll gladly take them and do significant damage to this tower, getting it below half health here. Let's see what I can do before these creeps are dead and I have to retreat. Hopefully we can get it all the way. It's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Gotta retreat. Perfect. And just a note, in case you don't know with Wukong, even if you W to get away from the tower, it will not, it will still target your real self. So, obviously, if that happens, the enemy champion will notice, as well as you will take damage. So, just a side note, in case you are ever wanting to play Wukong, you don't have to learn from the School of Hard Knocks. It looks like Teemo actually picked up a bit of attack speed, so we'll have to be careful of that. Don't need to collect any more poison than necessary. Using W to escape there. And I also wanted to point out, God, what was I going to say? Just lost my train of thought. Sorry guys, just kind of forgot what I was saying. Getting pick up both those minion kills with the W, fantastic. And I want to go back sometime soon here. Hold off just a little bit longer. And that's another thing, I have really, really bad back timing. I never know if I should go back after I get the kill, and not push and just let the minions push, or what I usually end up pushing and then overstaying my welcome and end up returning at the improper time. But I guess that's just one of those mistakes, or one of those things you have to learn. I do have to say that this red buff is doing fantastic, and looks like our teammates are picking up some kills here, so that is excellent. I wish I could get a little help from Poppy to secure this Teemo kill. Would love to kill that fluffy asshole, but looks like it's not going to be in the cards anytime soon, as I don't even see Poppy on. Oh, there she is, way back at the base. Excellent. Oh, I'm so sick of being blinded, always missing. But let's see what happens. Eventually here, I'm gonna need to go mid so we can start pushing some turrets and try to initiate a team fight. But don't think we're ready for that yet. Someone should maybe be grabbing the dragon about now. But neither team seems to be going too hard for that. Ooh, there's a little bit of a battle going on in the mid right now, and I'm going to go back, which, like I was saying earlier, generally have an improper timing. Now I leave the Teemo just free to attack my turret, just for fun. And actually asked Poppy to cover top, which was not going to happen since she was nowhere near it. But they only got maybe 20% health, so we'll manage that, and I'll be back to the tower before any more can be done. Okay, our AD carry just walked into that trap just because for fun apparently. But anyway, back on top. Hopefully won't lose any more tower health. Ooh, perfect. Gragas showing his strength here, getting rid of the mid tower. That'll do nicely for us. Hopefully bot can get their second tower. That would be fantastic if that would happen. But we can't expect too much from them, even though Misfortune is doing fantastic. And there we go, popping the ult again. Another, I guess, probably a waste of an ult. Teemo is only down to a little more than half health, and now I'm basically worthless for the next 80 or so seconds. I can keep on poking him, but maybe not the best timing. Sometimes I just get a little ahead of myself, a little bit greedy. And there we go, blinded, and I still thought I should attack. Still going for the miss. Nothing like missing on the thing that's killing you. Warding the bush, even though I haven't seen any
any presence from either jungler. I guess Poppy's been up here a couple times to be safe, or to be fair rather, but nothing too substantial. And I don't think I have seen any of Teemo's teammates up here even one time. Excuse me. I have to say that I'm a little bit disappointed in my CS. I'm so afraid of that poison dart that I just retreat. Here we go. Gragas is calling for the top. Misfortune died on the bottom. Not ideal, but Gragas still improves with the Teemo build. Imagine that. Always the critical Gragas, but I guess what can you expect? There we go. Whenever Teemo leaves, I seem to pick up my CSing ability substantially. And there we go. There's a battle initiated in the bottom. Poppy doing her duty and destroying Jinx, absolutely demolishing her. As long as we can keep that Jinx down, I think we can win this game. She's the only one that I'm too afraid of. Fizz is nothing. He's died way too many times. And Gragas is pretty fed. And here we go. Here's a Moo Moo. 2v1. What's gonna happen? Slow her down. Oh, Blitzcrank. 2v2. Let's see. What's gonna happen? Can anyone catch up? Nope. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Misfortune for the double kill. Maybe a bit of a kill still on her part. I would have really liked to have gotten that kill, but oh, there we go. Picking it up on Teemo. 2 for 1, and I maybe stole that from her, so price paid. Payback is a bitch. I'll take what I want from you, Misfortune. Well, mildly sexual, but hey, what can I say? The monkey wants to be the best. The monkey will be the best, and he will get what he wants, whether it is from Teemo, Misfortune, or anyone else. And yeah, Wukong the rapist. I guess that's gonna be what it is. Let's see if I can pick up this tower here. Finish the work I started a long time ago. Another life lesson for you. Never leave a job unfinished. There we go, guys. There we go. We are 3 towers to their 0. Not a bad start to this game. Only 18 minutes in, I guess. Not the quickest, maybe not the quickest pace ever, but nonetheless, we are making it happen. Hopefully they okay. Oh, there we go. Shroom. The Shroom destroys my recall, but let's see. There we go. Recall. All right. It looks like Teemo's gonna come back to kill some minions. Poppy's up top. Don't know what she's trying to accomplish up here anyway. Gragas and Nami are on the bottom fighting Jinx and a Moo Moo and Blitzcrank. Fantastic. And Nami will get assassinated by the turret. Wow. Perfect. Alright, so I just picked up a little bit more armor and a sword. Just do a little damage. With the Spirit Visage, I feel pretty confident against Teemo. Gotta grab the armor here for Jinx. She's the only one that I'm really afraid of besides Teemo. There we go. Teleport in on that turret and pop the ult. And I must say, that was a much better use of the ult. Getting them down, picking up another kill. Fizz is gonna hop away. Let's see what happens here. Poppy picking up the double kill, stealing that from me. I would have really appreciated that double, but what can I say? I take the fish, and no problem. That I have enough magic to resist that fish doesn't hurt, and Fizz is severely underfed thanks to our fantastic Gragas. Nami giving me the heals. Really appreciate that as well. And Jinx is poking me from nowhere, something that she should not do anymore. I don't really much care for it. We will back off that tower. No need to go 3v2, especially not when the two are just me and the support. Not a favorable battle, at least in my opinion, but that doesn't necessarily mean a whole lot, because as you guys know, and you can probably tell by watching this video, that I need some significant help. Let's see, there we go. Grox is pinging for help. Nami is initiating solo. That's pretty brave of her. Let's see if Gragas can finish the job here on Fizz. Nope, nope. What's gonna happen? Fizz going in. Gragas died. I don't know what he was thinking, but we'll jump in on here on a Moo. Miss Fortune picking up two kills for the double, and this time I will grab Fizz for another kill, putting me at 4-1. Not too bad. That wasn't that impressive though. I mean, just eat in and anything could have killed that Fizz. But let's see here. Let's see if we can push the mid and pick up another tower. This game's not that exciting right now. It seems to be just a lot of lane and a few team fights here and there, but they're not too tricky. Ooh, when I look away from camera, I get pulled by a Blitzcrank, who, I guess that's pretty painful. 400 health lost, but nothing too substantial. I'm pretty low on mana right now, so I'm going to go back to the top and defend that tower. No reason to lose it just because I'm feeling lazy. And the mid's not going to push too hard right now anyway with all their spawns reset, so we'll back off, fight another day, and I'll clear a couple waves to allow my creeps to push before I recall and gather back my mana and hopefully finish building some of my item sets. One thing about Spirit Visage, even it's a nice item to have for other than the magic resist, just for the fact that your health regen is, I mean, mine's sitting at 10 right now, which is fantastic, I have to say. Grabbing a giant spell here, getting a little more health. I'm trying to not be in tank Kong, but I'm definitely going to not be a squishy Kong either. So we'll go back and try to defend this mid tower, which until now has not even been touched. So good job, Gragas, once again. Might not be doing the best right now, but he's definitely holding up his end of the bargain. Getting snared at the end of that trap there, and let's see, ooh, perfect. Using my summoner flash to close the gap, and then the E to finish the job. Nothing like wasting the flash just to be a greedy little whore and take what I want. Like I said, Wukong wants to be the best, and I will make sure that happens. And Miss Fortune, that auto attack is super strong, way more strong than mine. We are going to definitely finish off that tower, no problem. Poppy caught in the Jinx clappers. The Jinx clappers makes her sound like she is STD, the clap. But anyway, let's see if we can grab a Moo. Oh, flash through the wall. Me and Gragas both have the same idea though. Look at the damage that Nami is even dealing to Fizz. That just shows you Fizz is super underfed right now. Hopefully I don't come back to eat those words, but I don't think it should be too bad. They obviously had that bush warded, or else I don't know how else they would have known we were there. Ooh, good job. Gragas picking up the double, and I'll grab one more to go to 6-1. And I'll just lay down some damages on that Jinx, because why not? I have substantially more health than her, and she's not that great anyway, so just keep on throwing out the little harass. There we go. Backing off one more time, and Nami with the heals, which, I mean, can't go wrong there. Let's see. Can I get her? Oh, heck yeah, grabbing her. There we go. Godlike. I'll take that any day. Still above half health. Well, a little less than half health. No big deal. And now might be a good time to, yeah, let's go recall back here. Gotta save my strength for another day. No sense in dying for nothing. Oh, let's screw it. Not going back. Gotta initiate on Fizz. There we go. Oh, he uses his flash. That's fine. No big deal. As we all know, flash is a nice 300-second cooldown. Misfortune picking up another, and I will eat Jinx's big bomb for lunch. There we go. Definitely stole that. Fizz was going for the recall, and Poppy could have handled it, but I mean, I'll take it because 8-1 seems fun. That was maybe not that smart of an idea, but Misfortune's doing well enough, I think. She can handle one death, but for future reference, she maybe shouldn't stand right next to the ledge when a Moo-Moo's on top side. Or Blitzcrank, rather, to pull her up. But, yeah, I mean, everyone's entitled to their mistakes, right? I'll recall yet again, and hopefully Blitzcrank doesn't do the bitch move, and he did not. He let me recall in peace. I'll grab the Sunfire Cape, just adding more armor and more health, up to almost 2,700 now in the health department, so should be more than enough, and grabbing the pickaxe here to hopefully build into that last whisper soon enough, which will allow me to basically just eat through any of their tanks, which I guess they don't really have anyone that's super tanky. Blitzcrank is tanky enough, but no one's super tanky, but nonetheless, grab that, and should make me fairly powerful. I'll go back mid to help him out here so we don't lose the tower in this 4-man fight. Nami, significant damage. There we go. Scouts and knives. The Nami will finish off that Amumu, which once again I feel like I should be mine, but that's okay. Misfortune leading the charge. She has some large cojones to take front lead there. Jumping in on it and launching the ult. No big deal. Gragas for the shutdown. Fortune gets nothing, and except for a nice whale, but she can handle Gragas doing what he does and escaping nicely. And if we can get some creeps, we can maybe knock down this tower. Let's see what happens. Ooh, another Teemo Shroom. Oh, a Teemo Shroom for her too. They're everywhere. It's like a madhouse out here. Let's see. Is the Moo gonna be enough of a problem to push us back? I really like to get the tower, but doesn't look like it's going to happen as of yet. And let's see, I'll teleport back up here to the top, protect this tower. It has to definitely be my pet peeve to see the towers die just to the creeps. It feels like a worthless waste of life, just to give up that easily. But so usually, even if it doesn't matter, like right now, I'm fairly certain we're going to win. So it's probably not imperative that I grab the creeps and keep our tower safe, but it's still something I like to do. Fortune picked up the Teemo kill, and made it just in time to get the Amumu kill, which I actually feel a little bit bad about that one. They could have definitely handled it without me, but what can I say? I'm a greedy bastard. I will be the best. Moving up to 9-1, which I'm actually pretty happy about, even though about half my kills were KS's. It's still not something that I'm generally not used to doing extremely well. Not that I usually do terrible, it's just I'm just not usually the best. And you guys see that nice escape move, get pulled in by the Blitzcrank, go W to allow me to escape, and I'm still doing fairly well, and let's see if we're going to engage a team fight here. I apparently think it's in our best interest to keep on running. So, which, I mean, was a smart idea, since the team was right on us. But, let's see if we can engage here quickly. I think, well, Poppy, let's see, Fizz, once again, knocking down the Fizz to go to 10 and 1. The fairly worthless fish. Miss Fortune picking up the double kill like no problem. Killing their Jinx. And let's see. Amumu. Ooh, a little early there, buddy. A little early there, mommy. I'm so sorry. He's gotta be a little better than that to escape through the dragon. And, oh, thank you, Miss Fortune. That was definitely chaos. Been chasing him since mid lane, and you're just gonna go ahead and take it. What a C word. Ooh, that was maybe a little bit offensive, but anyway. We'll take the dragon here. Gragas will jump in and steal that. Ooh, here you go. The monkey I just asked who questions his ability. Definitely not me. Not me. We all know you are literally the best. Picking up a little creep damage here. There we go. Hitting all three at once. Grabbing a couple kills. Still missed a little bit, which I'm a little bit disappointed about, to be honest. Jinx versus, yeah, Jinx, you gotta do a little bit better with those clappers. Gotta get him a little bit more in front of the retreating person, since that's what good does it do. Anyway, we'll retreat back out that tower again. It seems to be the favorite hangout spot. Everyone sits underneath it, and we get poked down until we have to retreat, or until we're just sick of fighting and have to run away. And hopefully we'll be able to grab another item. Let's see here. I mean, rather just grab the last Whisper, and this time we'll start building the Hydra. Give me that lifesteal and the all important more attack damage, and also the fantastic active ability. And I like to see that sprint con right there. Grabbing the home guard attachments to the boots. Allow me to run super quickly, which is nice. Gets me back into the battle, and there I am. Back in mid. Let's see what's going to happen here. Teemo, Jinx, and a bunch of creeps. Let's see. We should definitely be able to handle it. I have the armor and the resist for both, and now you can keep me healed. We could definitely use help from Miss Fortune or Gragas, especially if Mumu is going to engage. Which, oh, and Fizz. So now it's a full-blown team fight if it ever breaks out. Which our team is a bunch of pussies, so we're going to run away. And except for Nami, who thinks she's the best. But anyway, there we go. Popping the ult on all of them, and grabbing another double kill, actually. Wasn't expecting that. Killing both Amumu and, oh shoot, no, I just missed who it was. Anyway, doesn't matter. Double kill for me. Can't chase down the Jinx. That zap is way too long of range and way too OP in my opinion, but nonetheless, not picking it up. Poppy's gonna go in headstrong. Just not, ooh, surrendered. Well, sorry guys, didn't mean to show you a surrender on my first video, but anyway, please like the video, comment, subscribe if you feel so inclined, and leave any comments on how I can improve. It's my first time, so don't be too harsh, but don't be nice either. So, hope you guys looking forward to the next video. Thanks for watching. Jumbo out.